Hello, darlings. Just like, oh shit, what's that? Okay, so let me tell y'all a story about the time I sat down to film a video for the first time in like 2 weeks because I'm a depressed mess as usual. And my mic's not working. And if I had any hopes and dreams that weren't mercilessly shattered by said depression, that was like a nail in the fucking coffin. Like, no, that was the nail in the casket. I don't want to be in a coffin. Those things are so damn uncomfortable. So I'm going to see if I can like pull up the, if there's like settings here somewhere. That maybe, because, okay, the thing I hate with like Mac built-in mics is sometimes when I do a live stream, it will automatically enable like the noise reduction and it makes it sound like really tinny and filtered and I fucking hate it. But there's like no way I can get rid of it. And it does the same thing on my phone too. It just makes me sound like I'm drowning underwater. Or I mean, where else would you be drowning? Drowning your sorrows, maybe. In there. Still there. And I just drew Dr. Pepper. That's okay. As someone who grew up with autism, do you find yourself apologizing for saying something wrong even when everything is fine due to force of habit? I mostly apologize for everything because I'm Canadian, and if you guys know anything about Canadians, they tend to do that. Literally, I will apologize like if someone bumps into me, or like when I hold the door open for someone, they will apologize and then I'll apologize, and it's just like a whole big thing. So it's just because I'm Canadian. How fucked am I? What the fuck is dry drowning? Is that like pneumonia or some shit? Hey, it's Lilith. I love you. I love you too, girl. Oh my God. Oh, we fucking stan. Those red dress pics are fire as shit. Like, I'm jealous. Yeah, same. When I fall, like, I apologize when I sneeze alone. Drinking alone, living the life. Love you, girl. Love you too. That's it's a big mood. Is milk sold in bags in Canada? Okay, that's an Ontario thing. Ontario and Quebec and shit, maybe Manitoba. But the milk in bags, it's not like people just drink milk out of a bag. That's just impractical. What they do is like they take the bags, they put it in like a pitcher, and they just cut one of the corners and then they put a lid back on the pitcher. And then they just keep the pitcher in the fridge. So use your Mac and phone for all your videos. Well, I've got like a external webcam that I use. Excuse me. And that's what I use. But the built-in mic on my Mac it's actually not terrible. Usually. But now it's just like not really cooperating. But it's like if you put like the right filters on it, I use Final Cut Pro, so there's a lot. And there's a lot of really good filters in there. I never use ambient noise reduction. I think it makes it sound bad. No, I've got it turned off in the settings. Like it is turned off, but it's just not giving me the option. Like I can still hear it. Like I can go back in the footage that I was just watching and I can still hear it. So I'm just like, Hello, nihilistic nachos, darling. I'll guest you in the next stream because so I'm trying to do the hangouts, or no, I'm not trying to do the hangouts. You know how there's like the new camera option in like Creator Studio for live streaming? That's what I'm using, and there's no way to guest people. I feel so bad. Shit. Ah! Ah! I feel bad. Oh my God. Ah! Yikes. How is everyone? Okay, on a more serious note, do you ever feel paranoid and self-deprecative due to growing up with autism? I'm self-deprecating and paranoid, but that's not because of autism. I think those are different. Were you born in Edmonton? Yes, I live here. I'm gonna try to do a fan meetup at like West Edmonton Mall or something. Hopefully before winter. Probably like next couple of weeks I'll try. I'm gonna try to do one. I need to find a good day, book that time off of work, you know. I should be asleep because I work in like 5 hours, but why be healthy? Honestly, same. We've all been there. My default working state is sleep deprived and incredibly hungover. Keeps me productive. Have you figured out monetization for your videos yet? Actually, like 15 minutes ago, I sent in an application for monetization because you have to be 18 or something. It's so weird. I wanted to wait till I was 18 and could like start doing the thing, you know, but like I just sent that in today and it's gonna take a while for them to review it. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully it goes through. If all fails, there's a bridge I can jump off a couple of blocks away. Sleep is for the weak. Is the ginger trap now a brunette trap? No. This is like this is my hair. The wig is upstairs. Why is this categorized as news and politics? I don't know, but it's not letting me change it. Should I restart it? Shut up. Hi, Landon. I'm gonna make her a mod. And if Rio pops in, I'll make her a mod too. Just talk about news and politics, but news and politics is boring. I already got a 95 on my social final. I don't need to do any more social studies shit. I'm done. It's like, oh my God, okay. So I fast-tracked math in high school. And so I finished with math first semester, grade 11. And then I was like, yay, no more math. And then I got a job working retail. And I'm just like, so I'm just like, oh my God, okay. There was one night a couple of weeks ago where you know the Pierce the Veil song? What is it? Like, it's either 100 sleepless nights or 1,000 sleepless nights. And it's stuck in my head right now, left over from my emo phase like 3 years ago. But I used to be emo and I used to love Pierce the Veil. And this is the story of that song. Or not that song, but my sleepless night. It was rough. It was exceptionally rough. Okay. So I wake up early. Okay. I wake up like super early that day, or do I? I woke up at 10 a.m., which is exceptionally early according to my standards. So I wake up average time. I take my meds average time. And then I go out for dinner. Hyperactive as shit still. And then okay, so I'm trying to go to sleep. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been editing like last several hours, and I'm like, okay, I need to be up early tomorrow morning to go to an appointment. I might as well, like, start powering down now. So I go upstairs and I'm trying to sleep. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I hear in the distance, there's a mosquito somewhere in my room. And I was like, ah! By this point, it's probably closer to 3. So I get up and I'm standing there, like, trying to find this mosquito, looking absolutely ridiculous. Eventually, I find a mosquito, kill it, and then go back to bed. And there's another mosquito, and it's like 3:30, and I'm just like, oh my God, I'm not going to get to sleep. So somewhere around like the 3:45 mark, I just, you know what, fuck this shit. And I go downstairs and I'm sleeping in my living room. And I remembered earlier in that day, there was laundry on the couch and it was really dark. So with my blankets, I'm like, okay, I don't want to fuck up all the folded laundry. So I'm just going to sleep on the armchair in the living room. Can't sleep on the armchair because it's not. Have you ever tried to sleep sitting up in an armchair? Maybe it's fine for like a brief afternoon, like doze or something, but like literally trying to get a good night's rest on an armchair is damn near impossible. So I'm trying to sleep on this armchair, and then I'm like, this is not working. It's like, oh my God, it was awful. So, and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's nothing on the couch. So I'm like, I eventually migrate over to the couch. And right as I'm like beginning to start feeling, because I'm like wide awake, right as I'm beginning to like sort of fall asleep, my mom's computer on the other side of the room, she got like a notification for like an email or something. So her monitor lights up and her background and the brightness is on max. And it's just like, it just lit up the whole room. And I'm like, oh my God, I am not going to get to sleep. And I didn't get to sleep. And I stayed up until like 2 o'clock in the morning the next day because like, oh yeah, I also had to work like an 8-hour shift, like the night shift at work, which is the liquor store. So I was like, that whole shift, I was like, help me, I'm dying. I was up for like over 40 hours. Brutal. I didn't get that much sleep last night either. I was up at like 6 a.m. and I couldn't get back to sleep, which is bullshit because I didn't need to leave the house until 9:30. No, I'm like, we stand a liquor store, skinny legend. Like, oh my God, I've spent too much time around London. Ella, can we marry? Depends. And just like, oh my God. But this was like, okay, that's the thing with Edmonton is it gets so mosquito-y. Whoa. What's a staple? Okay. Your political videos helped me realize that I was putting certain people in intersectional boxes rather than seeing them as individuals. So thanks for making me think. I appreciate it. Aw. You're welcome. It might be related to a problem I'm currently going through. What's up? Official sad skeleton. Oh my God, same. Same. Actually, I'm not a skeleton anymore. I put on like 20 pounds this year. How did your appointment go for augmentation? Oh my God. It was a bit of a disaster. Or it wasn't a disaster. It just wasn't great. He had no like pictures or anything. And I was like, okay, that's understandable that you wouldn't have any pictures, but like, you're a plastic surgeon. Can you at least give me like someone's social media who's had them done by you? Because like, and it was just like, it was everything. It was his whole character and just like his demeanor. And I was like, Monty, what are you doing? I was just like, I'm a bit apprehensive of this surgeon. Oh yeah, and the other thing is it's going to cost $11,500 to get it done by him, which is bullshit. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I had a doctor's appointment this morning and I got weighed and measured and I feel like shit because for the first time in forever, I am closer to 5'9" than 5'8". And I wanted to kill myself already. Period. Who needs augmentation with looks like that? Someone who's like a 32A. So if you want to lose weight, just run the entire length of the flat earth. Like, I want to lose weight, but at the same time, whenever I look back on pictures of me from like the beginning this year, I kind of look like on the verge of death. Because I was like barely 124 pounds. Usually I woke up and I'd be like 119. So it was like, and you could like see it in my face too. Like in videos, not so much, but like in pictures, it was more noticeable. But like, because in videos, you know, I've got the lights, I've got makeup on, but like in pictures, like I have like dark circles and like I looked so much more sunken. And I'm just like, part of me wants to be a true skinny legend, but the other part of me is like, okay, you know, like, because, and that's the thing too, is like 119 pounds and 5'9" is pretty underweight. But then again, I miss the bragging rights that came with being a size 0. However, at least it's like, at least my fat isn't going to my waist. So it's like, I've still got, or it's gotten a bit bigger. I miss my 23-inch waist. Oh. It's like, help me, I'm dying. I'm just like, okay, let's try turning on this old phone of mine. Is it even charging? It's my old, I'm trying to like use my old cell phone as my separate mic because I'm going to be recording like video. Like I'm going to be using this phone in the video, so I won't be able to use it to record my audio. Oh. Smoke more darts. Yeah, no, I'm like, I've got to quit smoking, but first world problems are the most ridiculous problems. Quit bitching. No. I'm a teenage girl. I'll bitch all I want. It's my job. You know that? Favorite Stephen King books? I don't read books. Books are for smart people. Oh my god, London's live on Instagram. Oh, was live? Why is it saying that she's still live? Shit. Ah! Who the fuck is Norman Rockwell? Whomst? As if. I'm like, I should talk like that all the time. I get clocked less often. What is this channel even for? Well, I don't know. My channel is, do you smoke? Yes, I do. Or oh no, I thought London was live on her Instagram, but she's not. And I wanted to like crash her live stream and be like, "Bitch, join mine!" Oh wait, I can't get on here. Fuck. Breast augmentation is covered in Alberta, right? Apparently not. What's your brand? I like Belmont's. I don't smoke or vape because I'm not an idiot that needs an addiction to live. Sorry, Ella. Well, I'm sorry. I also have persistent depressive disorder. So if anybody has an excuse to indulge a little bit every once in a while, it's me. Seriously, come on. Show your sexy toes to the world. It's just like, okay, let's go. Okay. No. Do you smoke the good stuff? I like Camels. Ella, towel on your teeth. What does that mean? It is a sorry, Ella. I'm sorry. I'm seriously sorry. It's okay. I've been having a bit of a rough spell lately. And by a bit, I mean severely. AKA, I'm about to crash and burn. What do you mean tap those teeth? What the fuck does that mean? I'm just gonna Google it because I don't want to kink shame anyone, but at the same time, I'm not here to get anyone off. I'm barely legal. That's sick. Tap teeth. What the fuck? Okay, everything I'm getting is about bottle versus tap water. What? Ella, what are your thoughts on the Discord server? It's degenerate, but you guys need to make more memes. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite chamber. Is the Ella's meme one. Your hair looks gorgeous. Thank you, Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Can't relate to that name at all. What is the best Canadian province and why is it Quebec? Huh? Who? Thoughts on Alex Jones liking traps? Have you seen pictures of Alex Jones when he was younger? I stan. Oh God. Dirty Mapleback. Okay, I'm just looking. I'm looking for the one. Okay. You look less ginger. Oh, that's just the lighting. It's like maybe. Yeah, see. Well, this doesn't do it justice either because my hair's a lot redder than it looks on camera. Or no, actually, it's about the same. It looks a lot darker than it is on camera. Ella, give us your best Danny DeVito impression. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm just trying to think of a. Okay, I'm gonna need to get small. Ah, the sun! Fuck! Ah! What else? I'm just trying to think like of a Danny DeVito line. I'm trying to think of something he said in Matilda. Shit. I can't do it. I don't know. I'm Danny. I can't do it. But like, what's the mom's Zinnia Wormwood from Matilda is my fucking spirit animal. Like, thoughts on John Lennon? I know he's mostly just a meme from the Discord chat at this point. So, do you play an instrument besides the cigarette? Literally what? I'm big, you're small. Oh no, that's not Danny DeVito at all. What's shit, what's I need a tight car because I need a tight ship. That's my motto. No, that's I'm mixing up lines here. It's like, beat the child. That's my motto. Ah, fresh meat. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Alex Jones wasn't like, he was not bad looking though. I know that's Trunchbull. Your mommy is a twit. Can you do a recreation of when Danny DeVito crawled out of a couch cushion with no clothes? No. No. No! Favorite Hitchcock movie? Probably Spellbound. Yes. And Trunchbull. That scene still gives me goosebumps. I was watching Matilda like 2 weeks ago. That scene in the one where she like goes to her house and like fucks with her and like the painting and like lights house on fire and shit. Like, Ella, do you accept fan art? Absolutely. I literally can't find any resources for trans info in Alberta online. Well, there really isn't any. Alberta's kind of transphobic. I'm not even kidding. So you don't play an instrument? No, I play piano. Come on. And this lighting is like not doing me any favors. The fucking, okay, no. You know what? I'm just gonna like turn off my sun real quick. Or maybe like use some blinds or some degenerate shit like that. Degenerate! It's like, okay. My name is a blurry face, and I don't care what you think. Do 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 do, Inspector Gadget. Do 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 do. Come on! So can I find your feet on WikiFeet? I hope not. Are your eyes gray or green? They're green. They're very light, and this light isn't like making them any darker. Yelling at the camera makes it focus. You do know that we have salt and vinegar chips in the US, right? Well, now I do. It's like, okay, I asked my dad when I was filming that video, I'm like, yo, what's going on? What don't they have in America? And then he's just like, oh, they don't have salt and vinegar chips. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm just like, okay, I'll take your word for it. And then film the video, and I talked to London. Oh, Jesus, mother of God, I'm so tired. But like, and then I talked to Lena and she's like, oh yeah, we have those. Oops. Uh-huh. That's like, okay, the thing with ketchup chips is I remember hating those when I was a kid. I remember just like, bleh, I hated them. And then I had them when I was in LA and I'm like, these are kind of good. Hi, I'm Ella Grant's gross yellow smoker teeth, and I approve this message. I don't know. Are they called crisps, you colonials? Oh, teeth. What about all dressed? Oh yeah, they don't have all dressed down there. Shit. All dressed isn't that great though. So like, or I don't like them. Opinion on Bongo Cat. I don't think it's that funny. It's not even like so absurd it's funny. It's just like, see, I feel like if someone had released Bongo Cat in like 2010, it could have transcended to like Neon Cat levels of notoriety. Nyan? You know, it's Nyan. God, I'm old. Would you consider moving to a province that has more inclusive coverage? Yes, I would. But the thing is, it's like you have to live there for a year. And that's the worst part is like most other provinces have like better coverage. So I'm just like, eh. When is the next collab with Shoe? Okay, so real talk, I'm in the process of still editing my VidCon vlog, even though that's from like June. Because like, okay, so much shit happened like in the meantime that I never got around to it. Also, there's like so much stuff in the vlog. Ah! And one of the things was like, it was about that. When I met Shu IRL, it was like, does this count as a collab? And she's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, yeah, huh. She's not as short as you think she would be, though. She's short, but she's not that tiny. Like, I'm not sure if she's not that tiny or if I'm not that tall. If you and Blair White enter the same room, does the universe implode? No comment. I said because I like your short, ready political vids. Oh, thank you. I'm like, I want to get back to politics, but they kind of burnt me out. So I'm kind of like, are you actually going to bleach your hair eventually? Well, once it gets a bit longer, maybe. How tall are you? I'm 5'9", or almost 5'9". I'm like a little over halfway in the middle. Hey, Ella, do you ever get people being mean to you IRL because of your political views? Not anymore. I love them. Sorry, not sorry. I want to like, because like I want to get back on that, but at the same time, okay. The material I have to work with is getting kind of stale. Ugh. And it's just like, you know, I could make videos about the SJWs or Justin Trudeau or dating preferences or da da da, but it's like, you know, it just so exhausts you. And I don't want to admit that I've gotten occupational burnout since I was like 17. But and she's like a tall 5'3". What's a gasser? But the thing is, not a lot of folks like you are doing it. But it's like, I like it, but part of me also feels like I've said everything I have to say, you know? And it's like, at that, I do, a lot of my stances have changed on certain issues, namely the way I think society should address non-binary people. And revolve around that, and also addressing history and institutional shit. Because it's like, sometimes people have a point that just because we live in like the best society on the planet and shit doesn't mean that we should stop trying to improve. Like, that's sort of where I'm at now. But at the same time, it's like, politics just really begins to grind your gears. It's just like, you wouldn't expect this from people who are expected to keep their composure in their videos. It's like, it's just supposed to do, even though the political community, people will pride themselves on how composed and got it together they are, it's all drama. Like, literally, there is so much drama that goes on behind the scenes, you guys. You have no idea. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like, if you've seen like Blair's new video, everything she says is absolutely true. And I'm not going to spill the beans on anything, but like, you guys have no idea just how much it's straight drama. And there comes a point where it's just like, see, part of me like kind of lives for drama secretly. I usually hate drama, but sometimes I'm like, okay, sis, what's the tea? And it's like, I hate it. But at the same time, like, I love politics, and I made political videos because I felt a certain way at a certain time, and I felt like there were urgent things I had to say off the top of my head. But I feel like I've addressed anything or everything. And it's when something changes, I'll make a political video on it, or when something pops up in the news that I have something I want to say or address. But there even came a point sort of at like in between the sort of, there was a video I did a while ago where it was like the bad lighting video, or like a brief announcement. It was the one where I announced that I'm partnered with you now, and announcing I was going to be taking a break for a bit. By that video, I'd kind of just run out of ideas for political content, honestly. And I remember even then, like, I was just making up shit, like, or I was just doing unscripted videos about like Colin Kaepernick and Melania Trump, and just like, and I'm just like, I have no foot in this game. Like, why am I wasting my time ranting about American politics when I'm a fucking Canadian? Really? Really? And it's like, I love politics. I love talking politics, but at the end of the day, it's just, I'm a serious person. Or no, it's like, it's just like I said, it's just so much drama. Even the articles themselves, they're just written, they aren't written to convey reality. They're just written to be dramatic. And people will always accuse Trump of, using choicy words to sacrifice the truth just to have sentences have a nice ring to it. But everyone does it. I've done it. But it's just like, politics is just like, if I'm feeling down in my life, which I will definitely admit I have been lately, politics isn't going to help me. Sorry, I'm just going to refresh on the chat here. My dogs are about to go insane, so. Who's honking? Shut up! Sorry, I'm just refreshing on the chat. Oh my God, excuse me. And it's like I said, I still want to do videos like talking politics and shit. Like the video I'm gonna do next is what brand of cigarettes do you smoke? Whatever I can afford. I like American Spirit Blues and or no, they kind of taste like milk. So they're not great. I like Belmonts and I like Camels. I like Pall Mall oranges, even though Pall Mall is like really shitty. I like Pall Mall oranges. I guess I thought it was a passion, something you were gonna keep up. I am gonna keep it up, but for now, I'm just like nothing's happening. You know, there's nothing. There's nothing relevant to me that's going on that is worth making a video on. I'd love to do more videos about trans politics because that was the thing about like those older videos of mine is not a single one. Or there were a couple that were scripted. The Melania Trump one, if that's still up, was the Vancouver video was scripted. But most of my videos aren't scripted. Well, thank you for answering my question, but I think it was still refreshing to hear. I go on about the EU and I'm American law. I get it. Exactly. It's like it's so easy to fall in that trap, but at the end of the day, it just makes life so much easier when I'm like, why do I give so many shits about this? Did you ever release that Tinder vid? Yes, it's been up for like over a month, I think. What? What? There's a cupcake for you. Oh, thank you. They brought me a cupcake. It ain't focusing. Sorry for all the commotion going on over here. Yes. Everybody needs to shut up. What's your favorite movie? I love Clueless. I'm just thinking like I've been there was one movie that I watched that I loved that was on Netflix and I'm just like I love I, Tonya. I've watched that movie like 5 times since it came out. Can you smoke now? No, I can't smoke in the house. I'm just trying to think like Spellbound is up there. I like Paprika. The movie that got me into making movies was Coraline. Oh shit, what was that movie? I love Matilda. Have you / would you ever smoke a cigar? I'm not trying to act like a man here. I'm just gonna like close all my notifications here. I've never seen To All the Boys I've Loved before. It seems a bit overhyped. I'm just trying to think like, okay, I should just go through my Netflix recommendation. It's like, I want to know what that movie is because there was one movie I watched recently that it might have honestly even been Clueless, but like there was one movie I watched recently that I remember liking a lot and I can't remember what the fuck it is. Say no to smoking, kids. If you pick up smoking, I Think I'm Real will show up in your closet and scold you. It was like I remember Barbara when she lived, because she used to live in LA, and we were all hanging out at the apartment me and London rented in downtown LA, and she was talking about the last time she hung out with I Think I'm Real, and she said like, okay, the last time I hung out with him, he broke every single one of my cigarettes and put them all back in the box. I'm just like, but that is just so that's so in it. Any high school stories or advice? I'm just thinking here. There's just like nothing worthwhile. Once again, same thing with politics. It's just all drama. You into horror movies? I liked Insidious a lot. But and that's the thing with Insidious is it wasn't like all there were jump scares and shit, but it wasn't like all jump scares. It was like it was more really creepy than scary, and that's what I liked. And I liked the plot. The plot just in general, I loved a lot. The most disturbing movie I've seen recently though is Suburbicon. It's aesthetic, but like, ooh. Who's Kirch? Oh, merch. I'm still like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I've set up like a store on Design by Humans that's just not gone public yet because I'm still designing all the shit in Photoshop. Actually, the only thing that's up there is a big poster, and it's the one of me with the chainsaw. But I'm working on like t-shirt and all that jazz. You know. Oh my God, put Math Lover on a t-shirt, please, God, no. Are people just like having a debate about Trump in this thing? I'm keen for the t-shirt, yes. It's gonna be a bob once it's actually like up. You know what this part is called? Oh, that's smell on a t-shirt. Are you still in high school? No, I graduated in June. If you still support Trump at this point, you need your head examined. No comment. No, I'm not a Trumpite. I can't stand him. Thoughts on the Kavanaugh scandal? Which one? Ugh. Like I said, they all just like blur together. Politics is just annoying. Love it, and it's necessary, but it's annoying. Who stomps in your family? Everyone when they go up and down the stairs. I'd rather have a safe country than legal weed. That's nice. Sorry, I'm just like patrolling the chat here. I see you. What made you realize you like boys? I dated a chick once and it was horrible, and I'm like, this is not working. This is just like you know. Hi, I have a bunch of empty Pall Mall packs in my car if you're looking for any. Empty? What use would I have with empty? Are you still into old school cars, by the way? Not really. I'm not like a make and model mechanic kind of gal. Like, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I like cars, but what is going on in this chat? Fuck. What's everyone think about Israel, Palestine? Okay. Have you ever thought about releasing merch? I'm going to be releasing merch eventually. Like I said, I've set up the store. I'm still like designing stuff. Still trying to sort that out on my free time. I'm just as Florida merch, please. Okay. I might, but like I want it to be cute. There's like I want to have the stuff that's like God. I want to have stuff that's like slogans and memes and stuff, but I want also to have just stuff that's cute that you can wear normally, you know? If that makes sense. Stuff that that doesn't have elegant and my face on it, you know? That reminds me, does the stuff I comment / chat about your dad weird you out? Not, I've gotten pretty used to it at this point. What's your favorite car? I'm just gonna Google something to like just triple check here.
No, because I'm eating by myself.
Okay, I'm just like double checking to make sure that this is the right car. No, not in 1986. Let's try 1982. 1983. Do it. Just look up 1983 sedans and I'll recognize it. I like Lincoln Continentals a lot. 83 Continentals and DeVilles. And that's like the car I want to get is like a 80s boat. Like a friggin' Parisian or something. Like, you know the car that the FBI agents in Matilda have? I want that one.
I said no. You just need to wait until mommy's done eating.
Early 90s Jeep Cherokees. That's the thing is like, okay, Jeeps haven't really changed in a long time. But cars kind of began to get kind of ugly in the 90s. They got all curved and boring. And they just look kind of cheap. But like cars in the 80s are like big and boxy and like chrome trimmed and wood paneling and all that fun stuff. What's Thanos' car? Who the fuck is Thanos? Hi, I think I'm Tranos. Have a good day, sir. Okay. Can you rap, Ella? No. Records. The aesthetics is stunning, dim box shapes. Indeed, but it's like, I don't know, 90s cars like Pontiacs and LeSabres, they're all just so boring. It's like I don't even have my license and that's the car I want to buy already. It'll sit in my backyard. I'll just be like Sheriff or Clueless and just like drive it without a license. Could you be a punk rock frontwoman? Maybe. It's just my boy. What does that mean? It's just my beau? Ball? Kendall, what do you want? Okay, I'm just gonna Google who the hell Thanos is. Okay. Thanos car. Oh. That's dreadful. Get it right, Josh. Get that license, girl. I'm on it. Why aren't there any traps making trap music? You should look at Pearl the Drag Queen. Has made some like EDM stuff. What do you think about Blair White deciding not to make videos about politics? Well, I'm kind of in the same boat. The skeptic community is all drama. Or no, it couldn't be all drama because it's all lies. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I don't feel like I'm trying to lie to everyone. And so I'm just not going to. And politics is, it's so depressing. It just takes a toll on you. Are you dead inside? How'd you know? It's funny how the skeptic community is becoming the community it hates. But that's the thing, is like, I didn't really come into the skeptic community organically. I set out to make a channel about politics. So I should have known what I was getting into, but at the same time, like, you kind of have to realize, because my channel is still pretty new, that there comes a point where you're just like, okay, this is working, but maybe I should try making some other things, you know, see if something works better. Maybe I shouldn't post those 5 other videos I worked on then. No, post them. I'm just saying that I don't know if my groove 100% lies in politics. Maybe it's got like 1 foot in politics, 1 foot in just entertainment in general, but like, I think making stuff that's 100% politics, honestly, not only does it get old for everyone else, but it really just gets old to you. Like, I can't remember the last time I watched a Sargon of Akkad video. I used to watch them like every morning when I got ready. Or while I got ready, I would just like listen to it like the radio or something. Like, I would always watch Sargon of Akkad, and one day I just didn't. You know. Hello, Columbia. On a serious note, thank you for your take on non-binary people. That's like, even that's changed. Even that's like kind of an older video, because like the thing with non-binary people is, and I just couldn't really grasp this at the time. I thought it was 100% non-binary equaled attention seeking. But there's a lot of people who just want to call themselves non-binary that don't want all the attention. They just genuinely feel dysphoric. Both sides of the spectrum. And if anybody can relate to feeling dysphoric when expected to do one's gender roles, it's me. I can absolutely relate to that. So I've got a lot of sympathy for what people who identify as non-binary go through. But there's also a market of people who just play identity politics with it. So while I can get behind people saying, oh, I'm uncomfortable with both sets, you know, I'm dysphoric with being a chick, and I'm just not like just uncomfortable with being feminine or masculine. I mean dysphoric as an adjective, not gender dysphoria, the noun. I mean dysphoria, the adjective. If you genuinely do feel that way, it's just inhumane to tell people to be something they're not. That's just like saying, you know, if a girl comes out and says, oh, I want to be a guy, and then denying them that is just as inhumane as doing that. And frankly, I don't like enabling that sort of behavior. Right? You know? Oh, excuse me. It's not my responsibility. It's not my job. It's not my business. How did you meet Shoe on Head? It's a long story. She subbed to me once, and I got like the email notification. I was like, oh my God, Wig flew to Brazil. Okay, the issue is, what can you do? It's not like non-binary. It's not like you can transition to nothing. But there's different degrees of transition, and you see this with binary trans people too. A lot of trans men don't want to go on testosterone because they're not dysphoric about their body. They might only be dysphoric with, you know, having long hair, wearing makeup, expected to be she. The same thing, a lot of trans women might not feel the need to go on hormones or get surgery at all, because they might not be dysphoric about their body. They might only be dysphoric about their presentation. And I mean, it makes perfect sense to me if it's about presentation, that like, oh, I'm just dysphoric about, you know, being perceived as a feminine girl or a feminine guy. So like, really, why is everybody trying to label me? That's my job. Is being tomboy gender dysphoria now? No, I never said it was. I said if you can be dysphoric one way, it makes perfect sense to me that you can be dysphoric both ways. Not gender dysphoria, the condition. I think as it's understood medically, that is binary. But I think just because there's not just gender dysphoria, there's lots of dysphoria. There's like, that's why it's not even classified as a disorder, it's classified as a dysphoria. As in, there are other things to be dysphoric about. And really, there could be a thing. And that's the other thing, is I'm in no position to tell people how they should be feeling. Oh yeah, no, I know people who identify as a plant too. I think that's bullshit. However, it's not my job to boss other people around and be a bully on the internet. That's not who I am, and that's not who I feel like making myself into. Right? It's not my job at all. What was your reaction to the shoe conspiracy, those people who thought she was trans? Degenerate! Yeah, other canon is where I would draw the line too. Exactly. I don't know why people, or even me too, I don't know why I got so caught up and offended by people calling themselves non-binary. By Gisela. It's like, really? I'm not supposed to be an antagonist here, right? Wait, what else is there besides? Oh my God. Okay. Because they're denying science. Here. I don't give a shit. It's not my job. Yeah, the issue is when people start to label their babies as genderless. If the whole dilemma is self-determining your gender, picking no gender for your baby is just as bad. Like, you can't win. Can you actually have a non-binary brain? Probably not. But like I said, it's not my responsibility. That's a waste of my time. Hi from Calgary. Hello, Calgary. You don't self-determine your gender, society does. Hey, I picked mine. Or I didn't pick mine. It wasn't really a choice, but okay, Ella, don't engage with genderets in the chat because you might explode on someone's bullshit. Yeah, but if it's all about self-determination and shit, it's not my job. I'm not their parent. I'm not anyone's parent. What college are you considering going to? I want to go to Vancouver Film School, but if I can bury myself up to my eyeballs in student loans, I want to go to ACAD. Or wait. No. Academy. No, I think it's ACAD. I'm super bad with acronyms. Have you had the snip yet? Get my fat ass to VidCon. Is your voice naturally this feminine or is it hormone treatment? I just transitioned young, so my voice never dropped fully. Ooh. Any ideas on what you want to study, Phil? Can laws exist simply to protect people's feelings? Do people with hurt feelings control society by demanding protection? No. The rich Hollywood liberal cabal runs society. Everyone knows that. Duh. Okay, why is the front door open? It's been open for like 10 minutes and it's like 6 degrees out and it's freezing and I'm freezing. Hi, I think I'm freezing. Ooh. Okay. Have you seen Hereditary? No. The liberal media. It's gonna be a bitch turning my voice. Oh my god. Shit. And that's the other thing is I don't think non-binary is some like government conspiracy or some shit. I don't give a shit at this point. I really don't. What do you think of Wes Anderson? I like Fantastic Mr. Fox a lot. Do you have your own stalker yet? Yes. Or I mean, I've had stalkers before. How did you train your voice? I didn't. Sometimes I'm like, oh hi, I'm Ella. But it's just like other times I'm just like, oh my god, voice training is like so much work. So, you know, I could talk like this and sound like Joe's wife from Family Guy all the time, but why would I do that? It's like, I don't know. I'm just. Okay, how's this? Is this phone charging at all? Oh my god. What's it like working at a liquor store? I actually love my job. It's super chill. It's like, okay. So the tea about working, because I work in a smaller liquor store, so really, usually I 100% of the time, I'm the only one there. So really, whenever there's no customers in the store and you've already done like your sweeping and shit, 90% of your time is just spent watching Netflix or YouTube or editing or whatever. It's awesome. Have you gotten wasted yet? Of course I have. Not today. Too broke for that shit. I've got like 90 cents in my bank account. Support my obsessive drinking on Patreon. What's the best Disney song? Okay, Mother Knows Best is a fucking bop. So is I'm Almost There from Princess and the Frog. Part of That World is also a bop. Shit. That one Shakira song from Zootopia gets stuck in your head so easily. I'm gonna actually like turn this light down slightly. Do you have a Discord? I do. I have a fan Discord actually. You really, really like playing with your hair. Well, I haven't straightened it in a couple of days, and whenever I do, I'm like, so like silky and shiny and shit. And smooth. Because my hair is naturally like super curly. Oh, and also, was Prince of Egypt Disney? I think it is. I don't know. What's your opinion on Canada still having the royal family? I like it. I like the royal family. Are you worried about dilation after SRS? No, that's kind of the point of getting SRS, is like shoving things in there, isn't it? That was DreamWorks. Are customers nice to you in the liquor store? Yes. I mean, you have to be nice to them first, but with Christianity dying, is the West bound to die as well? I don't know. Would you rather eat a chocolate bar that tastes like a slug or a living slug that tastes like a chocolate bar? I go for the chocolate bar. Wash it down with some Southern Comfort. Do you have a boyfriend? No comment. At Ella Grant, what kind of answer was that? It means I'm not in the mood for talking heavy politics. I don't know shit about Christianity. I'm not religious. Go ask someone who is. Ask the chat. There's probably someone in there who knows more about that question than I do. Are you Jewish? No, I'm not. What do you do when straight boys hit on you? Bat my eyelashes and do this. Can we join the Discord? The Discord is linked in all my videos. Yeah, Brian Wilson, that's like literally my mood right now. I hope the West dies, so I can too. At Ella Grant, would you like to convert to Buddhism and become enlightened? Okay, when I was in grade 6, I did a bit of religious soul searching, and I was like Catholic for like a month, and I like read the Bible at school every lunch hour, and it was like the cringiest shit. And I knew there was with this one really religious kid in my class named Sean. I was like, hey Sean, do you want to read the Bible together? That didn't last. And then I tried being Buddhist and shit, and I would try like to meditate in the mornings, like before school. So I'd wake up extra early, but then I just wind up falling asleep and being late for school. So that was like my extent of Buddhism. So you're getting the full operation. I don't think you should. Why not? But yes, I am. Oh, good night. Little brother's going to bed. Hey, Mom. My phone's still like totally dead. Can I use yours for my mic?
No, you have an awesome mic.
Well, I don't know. If I'm yelling, it'll peak on the mic. I'll go grab it later.
And you need to for tomorrow.
Yes, I know, but I'm like ready to film now. If y'all convert to Buddhism, we can all listen to Nirvana albums together. Will you be watching the latest series of Doctor Who? I would if I had cable, but I don't. Well, Sharon, I've heard otherwise, but really, I don't give a shit. I just want the damn thing gone. I want to be able to wear bikinis and swimsuits and not have to deal with tucking. Honestly, I don't give a shit. Even if it like gets a little bit botched and I have to go back to get a revision, I'll be fine. Just because like even the negatives are nowhere near as negative as the negatives of not having said surgery. Number one being crippling gender dysphoria. How old are you? I'm 18. What do you think about the hurricane? Oh my God. That's horrible. How is my TranStar? My TranStar's okay. Ella, will there be more vintage in your future videos? Yeah. It's just, okay, the thing with like the vintage videos is now that I have a job and the fact that I've been a mess, it's like, for example, why I won't date trans men video. That video, I spent 6 hours at least doing my hair and makeup for that video. And that's the only reason I'm filming it at like 11 o'clock at night. And I even say that in the video is because I'd spent like 6 hours doing my hair and makeup. And it just doesn't, trying to book off that much time for something. And then even then, most of my videos take over a week to edit. So I've just been kind of struggling lately to get the time in to do anything. Have you ever dyed your hair red? I don't need to. It is red. This lighting just makes it look green. The have you had the snip yet meme will die after you have the surgery. No, it'll be like, it will live on. Well, it's dirty blonde. No, it's, oh my God. Okay. This light is slightly green. Like, okay, that's like, this is so dark and this still isn't helping me. Or no, that's like, ah, shit, go back to Google Chrome. Like, maybe I can like get some better lighting on this mess. Like, no, this isn't really helping. It is red. It's very light red, but it's red. Snip is a social construct. Yeah. You should wear headphones and lip sync to songs, and we can guess what you're singing. No. This isn't RuPaul's Best Friend Race. It's not rad. Are you just raining on my parade today? Where are you on the Kinsey scale? I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. It's rough. Better lighting next time. Well, this is my usual lighting. Every video I do has this lighting set up. It's the most flattering. I'm talking about auburn. Well, there's like other kinds of red. My hair's like, okay, it's kind of like a little bit more pink than a new penny. It's like penny colored in person. Oh, the Kinsey scale. Okay. You're redhead, but your head isn't red. But like, it kind of is. But it's like, it is red. It's like I said, if you live in this, if you've ever seen a new Canadian penny, it's that sort of color. You should wear softer colors to bring out those beautiful eyes. Softer colors make my eyes look washed out. Black and dark colors make my skin and my eyes like pop. It's not dirty blonde, it's red. Dirty blonde is blonde. I'm not blonde. It just looks like it because this light is slightly green. Transgenderism. Ginger dysphoria. Black is very trendy. No, and also I just felt like wearing a black shirt today. God. Hello, so you know where your ancestors came from? Yes, I'm 5/8 Scottish, 1/8 Irish, and 1/8 Welsh. All countries with sizable ginger populations. Yeah. Can I see you smoking? Just watch any of my videos. I can't smoke in the house. It's not, baby. This light is fucking with the color. This isn't legit. This is fake news, honeys. Can you imagine being the person who doesn't understand lighting? Can you imagine not understanding how lighting works? Do you smoke weed? No, I don't. I used to like weed, but like, it's not my favorite. The only thing marijuana taught me is that I like alcohol a lot more. So I'm just still like patrolling the chat here. Ella Grant, so why vodka? Is that a question? It's just usually like, it goes with everything. Have you tried magic mushrooms? Yes, I have, and I hated it. Like all the times I've done it, I hated it. Alcohol just like, it mixes well with everything, you know? Although my favorite thing to drink straight up is Southern Comfort out of the bottle. What you drinking? Dr. Pepper? Okay, what is the best thing you mix with vodka? Slurpees from 7-Eleven. That's a great way to get drunk in public, by the way. Just go to your local liquor store, buy a boot Mickey of Smirnoff, go to 7-Eleven, get a big Slurpee. Can't be a small one because then it'll taste like shit. You gotta get a big Slurpee, pour the whole damn thing in, and then sip as fast as you can. Drinking problem confirmed. What? Who said that? That's crazy. That's not true. Jack and Dr. Pepper is pretty great. Never had it. It's just like, oh my God, okay. I used to love red wine. Usually a Baltic Dark. I still love sangria, but I drank way too much Baltic once and I got so sick. Oh my God, it was awful. That was like the worst I've ever felt in my entire life. So red wine is everybody has the one liquor that they drank too much of once and they can't even think of like the smell of it without getting sick. Oh yeah, oh my God, the other day I drank like an entire 2.6 of Southern Comfort and I felt nothing. I was like, what's the legal drinking age in Canada? Where I live in Alberta, Alberta's drinking age is 18 and I'm 18. Have you tried Barefoot? Okay, their pink bubbly Moscato is a bop. Have you had any plastic surgery? Not yet. That's the plan though. I'm just gonna like tuck them in the back of my shirt here. I love your makeup. What do you use? Okay, confession about my makeup. It's all like super expired and I'm almost out of it. So like no comment. Oh, hey, Farron. I'm gonna make you a mom girl. I can't guest you on here, but like, okay, do you want to do a hangout on like something? No, that's like I totally drunked out there and that night I drank the whole 2.6 of Southern Comfort. Hey Ella, why don't you post more on your Snapchat? Because Snapchat sucks now. I used to have Snapchat when I was like 15 and then I added it. Like I stopped using it and then I go back to it and I'm like, what happened? The Snapchat sucks now. What the hell is this layout? I hate this. So I just don't use Snapchat. If I want to post something to my story, I have a much larger following on Instagram anyways. You know. Do you like Riesling wine? I've never had Riesling. I'm too broke for that. I literally spent like my last $17 on that 2.6. If you're gonna mod me, mod this account. Lol. Yes, okay. That's done. That's why I can't mess with gin with the exception of using a little gin and a Long Island iced tea. Oh my God. I love Long Island iced teas. Those are my favorite. I love okay, Long Island iced teas and pickled Caesars. They're weird, but I love them. I like Gallo Moscato at Ella Grant. Favorite beer. Okay, the PBR is kind of trash and it tastes like you're drinking bread, but the packaging is really aesthetic and I love it. So I'm gonna say that. I like IPAs. Whenever I go to a bar, that's what I'll ask for. How are you doing, girl? Still a mess. But what else is new? What does your mom think? She used to be addicted. No comment. Did Tinder apologize to you? No. No, they didn't. Which is great. Belgian white citrus is amazing. Never had it. No, I'm not a big wine drinker. Or it's like I like Moscato. That's usually what I go for. Why do you say you're still a mess? Because, okay, me and Theron are really good friends, actually, and we talk on the phone for like 2 hours a day. And so she knows like the who's who of my life. Where in the US would you move to? LA. Or if Washington, D.C. was like a bit warmer, maybe Washington. But like if someone gets a little bit trigger happy with nuclear weapons, I know I'm going to be fucked in either of those. So like, what's another city that probably wouldn't get nuked, but would also be kind of cool to live in? I don't know, probably like Pittsburgh or Minneapolis or something. Maybe like, have you ever been to Texas? I have actually. I had an overnight layover in Houston once. Theron looks younger than Ella. Thanks. I know I look old. It's because I like abused my body when I was a teenager. Like I was a mess. Oh no, I love LA. That's like my number one option, or not option. It's not really an option, but like that's the dream, you know. I love LA. I'll spoil you if you come back. I don't want to be spoiled. I kind of just want to be left alone. Have you ever been to the UK? I have. I lived there for a summer when I was 9 with my dad. He got a job there. Are you happy? Yes. Also, LA is crap. Come on, I love LA. I'm Canadian. That's like enough of a reason to want to move to LA. Maybe I should start smoking to look older. Well, I mean, it worked. I love LA. I was in LA in June and I was like so sad to leave. I love it so much. I would like, if I had a soul, I would sell it to move to LA. I'll see you, Lauren. But Edmonton is great law. Which Edmonton are you living in? It's no. Oh, Theron! God, you're just like dishing out like, if I could snap my fingers, I'd like, whew. This chat is on fire. California is nice to visit, but very expensive to live in. Well, okay, Theron last night when we were on Google Hangouts, deadass tried to convince me that Vancouver can be affordable. So if that isn't fake news, then that's also fake news. Orange County is nice, but like, I also don't have a car. So I don't want to have to put up. I don't want to have to put up with the 110 or the 101 or like any of that shit. Like, if I don't want to live in the. I love LA. I already sound like I'm from the San Fernando Valley, so I might as well. Allegra, the only downside to LA, it's too damn hot. Okay, but it is too damn cold here. Ever been to San Francisco? No, I haven't. I don't look that young. Look at this shit. That was flattering. I love LA. I love Venice Beach. London doesn't like LA. She doesn't like California one bit. That's the other thing is I know everybody always says that you need a car in LA, but for Lyndon and I took Uber a lot, but the trains are not bad and they are dirt cheap in LA. They're a bit sketchy because they're dirt cheap, maybe, but like I love them. And they're so like they come right on time and it's like it's awesome. You know, you can get from downtown to Hollywood Boulevard in 20 minutes. That's a lot. That's much faster than it would take if you were driving. Stuck on the 110 or some shit. Like, okay. Canada isn't too cold. That is bullshit, honey. I am from Edmonton. Everything in LA is sketchy. Yeah, so am I. It's like depressing and soulless and same here. I love LA. you know. How bad is your public transportation if you think LA is good? It ain't great. There's like one train line. Edmonton meetup this summer. Well, summer's over, but I want to do one in September. Probably like the weekend after this one coming up. I'd have to see like what days I'm not working and stuff, but I'd make a dedicated video to it. So more people get like the info. Do you have trams in LA? No, that's San Francisco. Next time you go, visit the Museum of Death in Hollywood. Yes, it's like I just love LA. That's all. You know, gotta get some sunshine and shit in your life every once in a while. Favorite Marvel movie? I can't remember the last Marvel movie I watched. Shit. Ella Grant, try living in Indiana. We don't have trains. Yeah, no. If there was no, that's the thing. Is like, gas is so expensive, but LA's trains are trans. LA's trains are dirt cheap. And if you can get into an area close to a station, I'll be fine. I mean, I wouldn't be able to take the train actually, no, I would be able to take the train all the way to Santa Monica. Best part of LA is MacArthur Park. That's a good song. Can you speak French? Un peu. Updates on Tinder? No. That's like, just careful or you'll all get stabbed. That's like, it's sketchy. Like downtown LA is a bit sketchy. But it's gorgeous. That's the other thing is LA is so pretty. And Edmonton's like pretty in July, and that's about it. It's like there's nothing else going for it. There's nothing for me here. But really, if I want to work in media and do what I love to do for a living, but that's the only place I'll ever be happy and fully succeed. Besides, I'd rather be broken depressed in LA than broken depressed in Edmonton. Like, really, is that like, that's not that crazy. Tea. I'm just gonna like check to see what like my cell phone's up to. Oh my God, London just sent me a video from LA. Oh, I miss this. Fuck. Okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. Like, oh yeah, no, it's pretty dark. But this is from Hollywood Boulevard. Let's like turn on my volume.
Chapter 5, verse 20.
Oh shit, I remember this name.
Chapter 5, verse 20. In the Holy Bible. Woe to those who call evil good and good.
Shit. Did it? Why does it cut out the? Oh shit, she wasn't even recording. London. Recording? Ree. I'm gonna text her Ree. Or oh, what's this? Oh, this is from when we met Blair and Joey. Oh, that's another video of me smoking in Hollywood.
Lung cancer's the new black.
Lung cancer's the new black.
Lung cancer's the new black.
That literally looks like Lana Del Rey right there. Oh, and that outfit. Oh my God. Like the fishnet tights and like, God, that was a fucking look. No, I love LA. I can just quit smoking because the smog is going to fuck up my lungs quicker. If you do move to LA, bring straws. Oh my God. Tea. The Hollywood one. With the preacher. So I remember like the whole gag of that video was I was standing, I know it's smoking a cigarette, but there was like a very obnoxious street preacher. I think he might not have even had a shirt on. But like he was like walking in the middle of the road and shit. And there's this video where I'm standing there watching him and I'm just like, this is cancer. And so is this. Like, it was awesome. But that was fun. Okay, I'm probably gonna call the stream here, y'all, because I need to go grab my mic and then film a video. So that's gonna be fun. And then I'll talk to you guys later.